Okay, like always, we're going to start with a grateful heart. So I need you to pull out your journals, write 5 things that have happened over the last 24 hours that you are grateful for.
Dr. Randy, can I help you?
What am I hearing? Oh, I'm hearing the recording from this morning.
Okay.
Scared me there for a
Hey,
minute.
Adam.
And then as soon as you do that, I want you to read your positive affirmations out loud. And if you don't have any for this week, go ahead and write them down. What
Move.
positive affirmations should include what you plan to do for the week. Like your goals for the week, but you have your overall affirmations too. So read those out loud or write them down.
Auto leave it.
And if you're like Lindsay likes to do like your 10-year goals, like just saying them out loud, or 5-year goals.
Hey, can you go ahead and mute everybody because there's a lot.
Okay. Everybody good on that? Let's just do our just regular stuff and then we'll get into our follow-ups for our auto ships because I for sure have to do those today too. All right. And remember, if you're on the Freedom Thrivers team page, there is a big team-wide promo going on. Excuse me for just a second. I had a golden retriever just make a whole lot of noise, so I'll be right back. So, do your birthdays. Max.
Krista, you're unmuted.
Nothing big. Just sounded worse than what it was. All right. So on your birthdays, I want you to make sure that you are happy birthday. I hope you're having an amazing day. Or I always like to end with, what do you get to do to celebrate your big day?
You have an incoming call.
Ow. Oh.
My birthdays last week were where most of my samples went and most of my feedback. So birthdays are super, super important. It's just an opportunity for you to get to talk to everybody. Why is everybody not muted? Why am I not hearing y'all? Do y'all hear me? Okay.
We hear you. There's just a lot of people.
It was not muted. Sorry.
A lot of background noise.
I did not even hear y'all. So, hey, Lindsay, talk to me and unmute yourself and talk to me. Let me make sure I can hear you.
I'm unmuted. Can you not hear me? I'm
I
unmuted.
cannot hear you. Well,
I'm unmuted, but you can't. I can make sure I can hear.
okay. All right. So in case y'all didn't hear everything I said, please make sure that you have done your gratitude, your affirmations, and your birthdays. Sorry about that. I don't know why I can't hear any of y'all. All right. So on your birthdays, happy birthday. How are you celebrating your big day? And then I definitely write down every name that is not thriving with me, because I actually send them a private message too. So if you do have a question, I'm not going to be able to hear you. Put it in the chat. Ah. Man, I had a lot of birthdays. I'm still going on birthdays, y'all. They're fixing to cut me off. I can feel it. And tell me that I'm probably doing some fraud stuff. All right. After birthdays, we know what we like to do. We like to do our custom conscious comments. I'm going to tell you, by this time, if you've been on enough of these working Zooms, you should have a list of people that you need to go and do custom conscious comments with. Here are mine. It's people maybe that had a birthday this month, or it's people and then they didn't reply to my birthday message. It could be people that have liked, loved, or commented on a post that I've done, but are still not thriving with me. Here's just one I made from Briston's cheer pictures. If any of you saw that, that was a crazy amount of people that liked, loved, and commented on that. So here's where I start. All of these people are not thriving with me. Can you believe that? I know that they saw my post that day, but that's probably because so many people were commenting on it. Her cheer picture kept coming up, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they have been exposed to Thrive enough. So I just go and I start pulling up one person at a time, and I go and this way I'm not scrolling Facebook. I'm intentional on Facebook, and I'll go and I'll write some sort of custom conscious comment. I want you to do that for 10 people. I'm going to give you about 5 minutes to do it. If you don't have a list, take this time to go to one of your last post that wasn't Thrive related and go write down the likes, loves, and comments of people who are not thriving with you. Start that list. Super, super important on your custom conscious comments that you try to end with a question. Like if they post a picture somewhere, oh my gosh, that view is gorgeous. Where is that? They post a picture of their kids. Oh my gosh, what grade are they in now? They're growing up so big. And sometimes people just don't have crap for you to post. So you're just like, all right, I'm going to go on to something else. Oh, Tiffany, Tiffany, you're the one who talks about the list, so I stole it from you. It's the people who like, love, and comment on any of your posts, and you just have a running list going, and this is who you're doing your custom conscious comments with. I think that was my Tiffany. I totally got that from her. Oh, no, maybe another Tiffany. That's okay. I'm the wrong tip. That's fine. So anytime you make a post or your stories, and here's the reason we do this. A lot of times people will be like, I have exhausted my entire Facebook. If after 7 years, I haven't exhausted everybody, there's no way you can. So if you do a story something in your storyline and 37 people have viewed it, you get to see who all viewed it. Go look at that. Write those people's names down if they're not Thrivers with you. If you post something, like I said, Bristol's cheer pictures the other day, all the people who commented that are not Thrivers, I wrote their names down. All the people who liked or loved or something on her pictures that are not Thrivers, when I clicked on it, I wrote their names down. That list became huge, okay? So also, if you're working in your groups and there's new people in there that you're conversing with, like I'm in a golden retriever group, and I'm conversing with people in there, I'm also writing their names down so that I can go and comment on something on their actual page. That works out really well too. But it's just a running list so that I'm not scrolling Facebook when I'm trying to do my custom conscious comments. Why do we do custom conscious comments? So that people who are non-Thrivers will start to see your Thrive post. And sometimes people just don't post. It's just, you're like trying to find something to comment. All right. I'm going to say, to remind you, because I don't want us to run out of time, you need to go post something on your storyline, something inspirational, and then inspirational, informative, which is about your 3 steps, and then entertaining. So this morning I posted about our Monday morning motivational call. Then I went right into my 3 steps of why I use them. And then today, well, the rest of my stuff will be entertaining things about probably these silly dogs that are at my feet like little children all the time. Because it tends to get a lot of likes, loves, and comments. I also love on my storyline to do before and after pictures. It is Motivational Monday, but you can still do something before and after pics. If you don't know where to grab before and after pics from, just go to the Lavelle fan page and just start saving those pictures. Those are all legit Thrivers, so it doesn't matter when you post them or whatever, but those are really good. And then I am wondering what's a good, not really try it Tuesday, you know, a good poll would be, are you actually motivated every Monday morning? Yes, no, I need some help. You know, I mean, those could be your 2 answers. Just to get some comments. Are you actually motivated on Monday morning? The answer could be, yes, I love to get up and go to work. Or no, I wish I had something that I wish I need help. So we've done our gratitude journal, our affirmations, our custom conscious comments, our birthdays, and you know what to post in your storyline. Please don't forget to share a Lavelle story sometime today. Not right now. You don't have to do it right now. But I want us to go ahead and move into our follow-ups for our people who are supposed to be auto shipping tomorrow. If I learned anything, I probably shouldn't have waited till today. I should have done it yesterday, but I was doing other relationship building with them, not just talking about Thrive. So what is something really cool, Lindsay? She voice clips it, but I want her to write it in comments about the pumpkin spice thing. so that y'all can voice clip it and send it to all of yours. And how easy is that? She'll write it out for you and you can voice clip it to your first auto ship customer. And then all you got to do is forward it to every single one of them with a sweet reminder that their auto ship is coming up tomorrow. While she's writing that out, something that I always, what do you say in your post, Gary? Well, I can't hear you. I don't know why I can't hear you, but what do I say in my post? Like on my stories, or you'll have to be more specific in the chat. Krista, that's funny. So in my story post, I always just do random things, and I would suggest go look at mine today. Go look at other Thrivers and see what they do. Don't do exactly what they do, but like screenshot it or save it and do it tomorrow. On my actual post in my timeline, whoever our leader was on Friday, gosh, why is her name slipping my mind? Gorgeous woman, and I put her YouTube recording in Freedom Thrivers, but it was 3 regular posts, and then the 4th one was something about Thrive. So it was 3 posts about a dog, her kids, and what's going on today. And then the 4th one was something about Thrive, either the opportunity or the product. Guess what time of year it is? Pumpkin spice everything. So with that being said, we can have a lifestyle flavor that is it's the bomb.com for this time of year. And to top it off, you can add our cafe and get a cinnamon pumpkin spice latte. Trust me, you'll thank me later. It was something like that. Yeah. So kind of, guys, copy and paste that right now over into your own notes, tweak it to what you want it to say, and then do the voice clip. Because when Lindsay says it, people can't help it. They're going to listen to a voice clip. It's pretty cool. But that's what we need to do right now. Go find all your auto ships that are supposed to come up on the 15th. Make sure they are good with what they have. Please do not say, hey, your auto ship's coming out tomorrow. Do you want to keep it? Please don't say that. I'm pretty sure most of you know not to do that. So I would start off with, oh, tomorrow is your scheduled auto ship for the 15th. But guess what time of year it is? It's pumpkin spice everything. So with that being said, we can change your lifestyle mix to the pumpkin spice flavor that is the bomb.com for this time of year. And to top it off, if you love lattes, you can add our cafe to that. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Would you like to do some switch ups? Easy breezy. Maybe record it to yourself first. Send it to yourself, and then when you get it the way you want it. All right, I am going to go. I'm fixing to mute so that I can do this real quick. Okay, I'm going to play mine back. I don't know if y'all can hear it. And I can, yeah. So just a friendly reminder that you cannot hear it. Do y'all ever try to play things back and it's so weird? Anyway, so now I'm going to forward that to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 auto ships that are supposed to go tomorrow. That makes my heart happy, especially after the crap message that I got yesterday. Oh, you gotta love people. So we're going to work on that. I want you to definitely get your follow-ups for that sent out. Also, I had to make sure I was unmuted. As soon as you finish doing your follow-ups, because you may not have that, you may have 5 and you got to do that. It's time to work in our groups. How many of you, just put in the chat, how many of you actually are involved in groups that you engage in that are non-Thrive related? Like I know Lindsay does a Weight Watchers group. I do a Golden Retriever group. Yeah, Lindsay, don't overthink it. Just send the message. And if you send it early this morning, you have all day to get them all ready before, so you're not working at 10 o'clock tonight trying to get people's auto ships ready. Working in your group. So like my favorite thing is to go in my Aggie group, and my Golden Retriever group are the 2 that I engage in the most. How many of you are in? I'm in a redhead group. I love that. I got out of the groups I wasn't engaging in. Now the groups I am in that I show up. Yeah. So if you look on your thing and you're in 72 groups and you're like, I don't ever remember even being in that one, you probably need to pull yourself out of it. Try to pick 2 to 3 that you engage in at least 3 times a week. And then don't forget to just, you don't want to just stop there. Like in my Golden Retriever group, I'll give you an example. I actually try to post one funny thing that this Golden does a week so that lots of people comment, right? But I also see some of the cutest pictures, and people always have questions about how to train their dogs and what to do and all that stuff. And I'll go in there and I'll answer, here's what we did. And then a lot of times I will pop those people, I'll friend them, and I'll pop them a private message and say, hey, just like Lindsay does, hey, I know you have a new Golden. Mine's not quite 2 years old. Let me give you some positive information right here, because when they're puppies, they're crazy. But if you need any extra help, we have done a lot of work with this Golden Retriever, and she's amazing. Don't lose hope, you know, and people will they'll start to converse back with me in the private messages. So that is huge. And those are people that are not in your everyday life. They are literally expanding your network. So please write on your to-do list today to try to go engage. I think you should go engage once a day, but just make sure you go 3 times a week at least, okay? So super, super important to engage in that, and then continue it over into your private message. It will be stepping out of your comfort zone, but if you do that, you'd be really surprised at how many new people are going to be added to your network. So if you just joined us, we're working in our groups and we're doing our follow-ups for our auto ships tomorrow. I'm so excited all of you were on here this morning. Yes, Brandy, I did just mute myself because I was doing a voice clip to a different customer. She y'all, this is so funny. Well, not funny, but you know, I don't know if y'all have noticed like some crazy things going on with orders, like everything, people are getting random stuff. She had ordered Balance, but instead of Balance, she got Expand. So she sent me a message. She's like, what is this for? I'm like, well, it's for your brain. It's supposed to make you have, you know, be more focused. And she was like, what do I do? I said, I don't know. Let's make sure they send you your Balance. So you got to have that. But I mean, they're not going to make you send it back. You might as well try it. And I checked on her probably about after 3 days. She was like, this stuff is amazing. And I said, that's really funny because Expand sits on my desk and I always forget to take it. But she loves it because she is definitely not one that is really good on mental clarity. Like she is, she's just, her job is so crazy and her kids are just at that stage that she just feels like Thrive gives her a little bit of peace. But she said, this stuff I will never go without again. I was like, way to go, Thrive. Way to go, Lavelle. So it was just kind of funny. I am in groups that I shop off. I make a post in the group last week. I got 250 likes and 100 comments. Yeah, April. So you got 250 likes and 100 comments in a group. Now, guys, what did she need to do with this? I'm sure she did. She probably didn't go back and respond to all of them. She could have went back and responded to 3, waited 20 minutes, went back and responded to 3, and that kept making that post come up to the top, which kept getting her more likes, which kept getting her more comments. And then it would be very hard to probably take 100 people into a private message. But that right there, that one post that she did, she could use and work for 2 weeks of getting stuff over into a private message. Yeah, April, I bet that was a lot of work, but good for you. I'm proud of you for that. So hopefully I didn't just freak y'all out because I was probably staring at the screen while I was talking on that. So this is what I said to that girl. I was like, hey, just don't forget that your auto ship is coming up tomorrow. And right now you have men's capsules and Balance on there. Of course, we can always add that pumpkin spice shake, but you had talked about adding Expand again. And then I had sent you Blast and you really like that. Because when I do my thank you notes, I always try to send them one little special thing. And she was like, yeah. Let's add those 2 to my order. Fabulous. I mean, totally upsold her. Her order just went from 100 to whatever adding Blast and Expand are. Yay. It's going to take me several hours. It's going to take me a while to get through all these auto ships today, no doubt. But I am not complaining because I like them. Okay, before we jump off real quick, because we only have 1 minute left, please make sure that you have done your gratitude journal. You have read your positive affirmations. You have went and done your birthdays. You are following up with all of your auto ships today. Please work your groups. That is super important. You kind of saw what April just wrote. I'm telling you, it's huge. And that's how you also get your names added to your network. Please don't forget some point today to go and share a Lavelle story, but on your stories up at the top, that just blow it up today. Do whatever you want to in there. Thrive, craziness, but make sure you do something inspirational, informative, and entertaining. And then on your actual news feed today, a few things that really say who you are. Like, I am a mom. I am an Aggie. I am a golden retriever grandma. I am a wife. I am a thriver. So these are, these are just some things about me that I like to share. So make sure that you're making that. When people scroll your newsfeed, what do they see? Do they see the real you? So with that, we're going to finish up today. You all know what you have to do. Please finish off your day strong. We also talked about on the Monday Morning Motivational Call this morning about the cheat meal thing. So after you've done all of your stuff you need to do today. A really cool thing to do would be to post that video that Lavelle has out about the cheat meal thing and write a question. Who wants to be on my VIP list as soon as I get all the details on this? Cost, time frame, everything. I started a VIP list back when they first announced it, and I just keep adding to it because I've posted that several times and people keep commenting, my VIP list is crazy. So when it actually does launch, I'll be like, guys, it's coming out tomorrow. Here's the details. It does this. It does this. It's going to be at this cost, whatever. And I tell them all of that. Do you want me to send you the ordering details? That will be my last message to them on that day. But your VIP list has to be created. So start doing that as well. All right. Hope all of you have a great day. It was a lot of work, but I wrote their names down. I comment on a post of theirs. I replied to everyone's comment. I'm slowly sending the messages. April, that one post could probably keep you busy for a couple of weeks. Let's be real, which isn't that great? All right. All of you have a great day. Talk to you soon.